Good afternoon, YouTube. So here's the 1984 Oldsmobile Calais Hurst Old Cutlass, whatever, you get it. So now I finally got some things done on it. Got the fender back on, I got the antenna put back on. I still haven't gotten the marker and stuff done, but we're working on it. Things aren't perfectly adjusted. We're a little cockeyed, but the panel's got to come off at some point probably to get painted anyway. So it just is what it is at the moment. This is what I mean by I made the cable a little too short because the antenna dips down a fair bit below, but it's not going to get stuck or anything. It should come up pretty decent. But yeah, not much has changed exterior yet. I did figure out the headlight issue. So now we have low beam headlights. So I checked the check engine light, or checked the codes, and we have a 1.2 and a 1.4. So 1.2 is for the no RP. It's not, the ECM's not getting an RPM signal from the distributor. And then 1.4 is the coolant temperature sensor, which is accurate. So in the meantime, I removed the ECM fuse, and now we actually have something that fires up and runs really nicely. So turn on the radio and goes up nice, goes up real nice. And with our dash lights and such, I still have to get the high beam switch hooked up yet, but then I got to get new marker light bulbs for the front. I believe those are burnt out, but yes, she sounds a little loud because there's no mufflers yet. Someone had hacked them off, so it's ends about here, I think. Have reverse lights because when the lightning rods were stolen out of this car and someone put this shifter in here, it kind of eliminated the safety neutral safety switch, so I don't have reverse lights at it. But ignition on, I've got a trunk release now. Oh, there's the switch bracket, so I can mount that back up and get the glove box put back in. And I gotta get a new wing thing here. I found a guy that makes them, so I can get that done. But new trunk motor, or not new, but well, new to me. So we got cabin lights, whole 9 yards. So don't have a windshield washer yet, but that's I gotta order one of them. And then I ordered a rearview mirror out of an 04 Impala that has the map lights on the bottom. I was hoping to get one with like a temperature and a compass and the bottom mirrors, or the lights, but it's the telematics, so it should dim on its own, which is nice. So I guess we'll just have to find a different way to get the temperature and compass. I just think that little added bonus would be nice, but speedometer probably isn't hooked up for some reason, or it came disconnected because I had let's see here. I really don't like the night camera on this thing. I don't have the ball chiller hooked up yet, the vent down there, but we're getting there. Now this thing's gonna rattle like a frickin' freight train going down the road because but oh, speedometer, yes, I love it when things fix themselves. But we have every other gauge except for coolant temp, so that's always handy. But besides the fact that the tires are flat spotted beyond belief, I only have front brakes and fact that the rear tires are, well, one rear tire is bald. Tread on these tires just isn't great to begin with. But it gets a little squirrely at higher speeds, but still a beautiful sunset tonight, that's for sure. That's an always. Oh yeah, just squirrely all over the road. But yeah, at some point we'll have to do an LED interior conversion here. It's on the list of things to do. It's just been, let's get the thing running and driving. I'll turn the radio off. Don't ask me what's rattling. I think it's something with the shifter. But there's just lots of things rattling in here. I stepped on the gas a little bit harder, so that's why it was doing what it's doing with the shifting. I haven't gotten overdrive to kick in yet, and that's about 60. And the brakes pull one side. But, yeah. Oh, Lord, that's annoying. But we got blinkers. Both directions, too. Nice. But she drives. Getting a little bit of heat blowing out of the vent. Which is good, because it's chilly now. Fall is falling upon us very quickly here. Not liking that so much. But not really ready for fall/winter. I just like the fact I can drive the thing reliably. Well, if you want to call it reliably, just mainly without it dying. Without the ECM plugged in, it runs so much better. With the ECM plugged in, it doesn't want a cold start, doesn't want to, obviously, it does, but I mean, it just doesn't want to run kind of at all in general. So, it doesn't want to idle, even when it's warm. It's just, I think ECM messes with the timing, even though it doesn't have all the data it needs to assess that and make those adjustments. So why it even tries, I don't know. But, ugh. There's crap in the way. I can't see what I'm doing here. Hopefully that nice rumble comes out on camera for you. Exhaust only burns my eyes slightly. Yeah, she probably idles a little high, but oh well. So, the project for tomorrow is to see about getting the temp sensor fixed, for the ECM to see the temp sensor. We put 2 brand new temp sensors on it because it has 2 of them for some reason. So we'll try and get that sorted, and then as well as the RPM, and see if we can't get the ECM to fully manage what it needs to manage and get this thing running properly without being handicapped, I guess. We even have rear defrost. That one really drags on the system for some reason. But I just like the fact we've got controls. I really don't second chance at life. Well, the steering wheel's not in too bad a shape. It's a little faded. I was thinking, I wasn't sure if I was going to have to buy a new steering wheel, and boy, are they expensive. But, yeah, so. Oh, power steering is the one thing that's been kind of going on. You can see how ratchety it is. The pump is like, kill me, please, kill me. So, that's always fun, but we'll worry about that another day. You don't need power steering. But, heck yeah. Yeah, I can actually drive it, and that's the nice part. I'm just so happy I get to drive it. Let's see. Of the high beam variety. Not that those really illuminate all that much. I don't know if they need to be aimed up a fair bit more or what. Not sure I really like doing 60 on these 40-year-old tires, because I kind of feel like maybe, just maybe, I might have a blowout. Oh, there's a deer already. Look at that. Seen our first deer with the high beams. Get out of the road. There's another one down here. Get away from my car. Just got LASIK surgery yesterday, and boy, my eyes are starting to burn all this freaking probably dusty shit in the air and whatnot. Just love the sunset. It's just beautiful. Smells like rat piss. You know, it almost makes me wonder if the temp gauge starts to work, you know. But it is chillier out. It's taking probably a little bit longer to get some heat. Let's see where we got here. Adjust the mirror so we can see. Start looking at prices for Tech 2s. I've been using, whoop, that's me. It's got a very kind of touchy spot in the throttle there. But I've been using a Tech 2 at work, and I was very surprised at how intuitive it is when it comes to user friendliness, especially for people who've never used one before. It's actually very easy to use. So I'm contemplating getting like a, what's the name of that? Autel, Maxis, something like that. Something that can also program TPMS. I don't know what the Tech... Tech 2 probably won't do TPMS, but the price... I'll have to look at the price compared to a Tech 2 and a Maxis, because I know people are going to say, get a Snap. I'm not paying $6,000 for a damn computer when the Maxis can do just as much for a third the cost, you know. We are semi-budget conscious on this channel. But yeah, I got nothing but GM vehicles other than the Honda, but not too worried about that one. My little scan tool gets me far enough with that, so otherwise everybody else I know has got GM vehicles, so I'm not too worried about being able to read 1,000,000 vehicles. GM's pretty much all I like to work on, because to me they're the simplest to work on, so that's what I'd like to stick with. I don't like it when people come with me to Fords and I'm like, I don't speak Ford language, sorry. Nor do I speak Dodge language, although Dodge is fairly similar to GM in some aspects, so drivetrain wise, but other than that, oh, my antenna, I'm like, what the hell is that noise? That is just nice. I'm going to leave the radio off, like I said, so I don't kill that motor going up and down, up and down, up and down. But, yeah. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed a nice little test drive, finally. Get a sneak peek at what she's really like, I guess. No, not really. But at least it gives me an idea. I can't wait to get some decent tires. Do you want to do a rear disc brake conversion on it is one of the things I'm doing. So, you know, kind of immediately. But unfortunately, they were out of stock. Otherwise, I probably would have ordered one by now. But get rear disc brakes on this thing. That way I don't have to deal with drum brakes. I hate drum brakes. I just think drum brakes are freaking useless. And obviously, semis use a version of drum brakes, but they're using air power, and that's like infinitely stronger than hydraulic, or more effective than hydraulic. I mean, you drive air brake and you drive hydraulic, which is what I've driven big trucks with air brakes. I've driven big trucks with hydraulic brakes. And I can tell you, I'll take air brakes all day. I mean, air brakes will lock them tires up in a millisecond. But the frickin' hydraulic, please, those will barely lock them up. It feels, you got really stomp on them where, you know, you really get a feather air brake because that sucker's touchy. But anyway, I'd rather have disc brakes on this thing. It's just better than drum on cars. It's, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like drum brakes at all. That's just me. But I'm going to get this beauty parked away for the night. Dad will be coming tomorrow to help me get some of this computer junk sorted out. And hopefully we'll get that done. And I don't know if we're going to do a coolant flush and radiator, water pump, and thermostat tomorrow. But if it doesn't get done this weekend, I don't know when it's going to get done because next weekend's busy. The weekend after that, Dad's gone on vacation, so I'm going to be kind of up a creek, you know. I mean, not that I can't do it on my own. It's just nice to have help. So I did find out that they make aftermarket window sweeps, which is nice. They just have so much stuff. I'm telling you, the end of the month, I'll be ordering so much stuff for this car. Probably not as much as I make that sound, but I'll be ordering plenty of little added bonus goodies for this thing that'll really help bring it up into a comfort package level. That's custom, not factory. So, but and one of them will be getting rid of the center console or the armrest here, because I don't know. I like an armrest, and that is just too low. I gotta really lean to get on that. So the new guy I'm getting be a million times better. So, alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more updates, because there's gonna be more. Thanks for watching. God bless.